Trimble for being here. We have a couple of our great Trimble colleagues that we rely on all the time. Our rep, John Santangelo, and one of our technical engineers, I'll refer to her as Holly Gould. And they're going to tag team a little bit. And first of all, I think Holly's going to talk a little bit more about using Trimble Connect in the building environment in FieldLink. And then John's going to do a quick introduction to the new Trimble T110 tablet. And let's see, I think that I have a little blurb here about both Holly and John, I believe. John is our channel manager at Trimble, and he provides manufacturer support to dealers like ourselves. He brings over 30 years of experience, including roles as technical support engineer, trainer, product manager, direct sales rep. His expertise is grounded in background in the construction industry and a degree in construction management from CSU. And one of the best reps we've ever had, my personal favorite. And then Holly, like I mentioned, is a technical sales rep at Trimble, focused on building construction market. She works with the BuildingPoint dealers to deliver solutions for layout, scanning, augmented reality, and connected data sharing. So with that being said, I think we want to turn the time over to Holly first, right, John?
Yes, that'll work.
All right, Holly, are you there?
Yep. Hey, I'm here. Let me just get my.
It's mandatory that you turn on your camera, though. Sorry.
It's okay. Can y'all see me and hear me fine?
We cannot see you.
Oh, you can.
But you don't have to turn on your camera. I was kidding around.
It is also telling me that there's an issue. Oh, there we go. Nope. It says there's an issue with content sharing. Something went wrong. Try again later.
That happened around the last one.
Do we have to make her a presenter again?
She is a presenter, but I have her presentation and she sent it to me.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and share your presentation, Holly.
Okay. I changed a few things. Hold on. Let me see. Let me share it with John. John, would you be able to share your screen quickly?
I can certainly try. Absolutely. Let's go back to the meeting and let's share. That's the one, Holly. Yeah.
Trimble Connect.
Everybody seeing that?
Can you see that okay,
Yep.
Holly?
Yep, I can see that.
All right, awesome. We can hear you good. So I guess you'll just need to prompt John on the forwards.
Okay, that sounds good. Let me just move. All right.
And by the way, guys, just in the interest of time, just so you know, if we can do this in 15 to 20 minutes, that would be perfect. Thanks, man.
Okay. All right, cool. So, y'all have all probably heard of Trimble Connect throughout today and using Trimble products, but Trimble Connect is our cloud-based project management platform. So it's really integrated into a lot of our workflows with all of our Trimble products. So I'm going to go over a little bit today, just, using Trimble Connect with when you're using FieldLink. So Connect is really built to bring, connect your teams, expanding accessibility to your project data. So all of your project models, 3D models, 2D drawings can all be brought into Trimble Connect and access them through different, interfaces. So we have a Connect web interface, we have a mobile application. So again, just trying to get you your project information where you need it. Also, Another, driving collaboration. So there are a lot of tools built into Trimble Connect, which allow you to share, tag, markup, and share that back with your team members right in your one single project. And then lastly, improving QA, QC, leveraging tools for, tracking your layout progress or maybe viewing your point cloud data. You can go to the next one. So Trimble Connect, if you're really with this slide, just wanted to, if you're not using Trimble Connect and you have a FieldLink Advanced license, you can start getting into Trimble Connect. It's included with a FieldLink Advanced license. If you have FieldLink Core, there is a free version of Trimble Connect. But with FieldLink Advanced, you have access to a license that gives you unlimited projects and unlimited data, and you can add any team members to those projects. And then next. So this slide just kind of showing quickly, importing and exporting between FieldLink. So you can, in FieldLink, you can open your Trimble Connect projects. So you can pull down your models, you can import your points right in the field tablet. Of course, you have to be connected to internet before you do this, but once everything's imported, you can move on. And then also, exporting, so you can export directly to your FieldLink project as well. You can export your layout data in the form of a TFLX, DWG, CSV, XLS file, and you can look at the staked or design location. So having both of that information documented, and then on top of just your layout data, you can export any reports that you've done. If you're doing any scanning or a daily layout report, you can export that directly to that Trimble Connect project as well. And then that last area, the save as, that's if you have a FieldLink project that you want to save up to the cloud, you can just easily do that by save as, and it saves all of the contents of the FieldLink folder to the cloud to connect. So that's kind of it for FieldLink. You go to the next slide, please. So these are just some of the tools that we have built into Connect. Again, cloud-based common data environment. We have, when exporting your TFLX file from FieldLink, you can view them in Trimble Connect, and it still has those layout indicators on in that 3D viewer. So you can view your models and your points all aligned together, and you can see the points that were laid out in tolerance and out of tolerance, and that TFLX contains all of the information stored for that point, so you have access to all of that information in the 3D viewer. So this top image right here is showing the data table. Both these images are showing what a TFLX file looks like in Trimble Connect, the 3D viewer in Connect, but that top image, that's showing the data table, which is a really useful tool for tracking your layout progress. So you can see all of the information that's stored within that TFLX file, and seeing the design position, staked position, and if it was laid out at all, and in tolerance or out of tolerance. So just being able to access all that information right in that web viewer. And then this bottom picture, this is just kind of showing the TFLX also in the 3D viewer, but this right panel, sorry, it's very small, but that bottom picture on the right panel, it's selected one of the TFLX points, and that's pulling up all of the information stored for that individual point. So again, having all of the positions and if it was laid out or not, date it was laid out, time, all of that. So then that's kind of with the pictures over to the left, but we have the data table. So BCF topics, that's another tool that we have. And this is for tracking and sharing issues. And so you can, if you notice either something's laid out in an incorrect spot, you can create a BCF topic. And it's just flagging a specific location in that 3D viewer and saying like, hey, this needs to be looked at again, laid out again. And you can, so yeah, it's kind of an example for BCF topics. Also, you can assign people that are added in your Trimble Connect project. So, say me and John are on the same project and I notice something, I notice a point's been laid out. I can create a BCF topic and I can tag John in it. And John will receive an email saying, Holly Gould tagged you in this topic, and provide a link that will pop you right into that area or right into that view of the model. So again, just kind of tools for enhancing your communication with your project team. And then the last bullet here, the reporting in PDF. So just kind of what I was mentioning before, if you can export those summary or reports from FieldLink directly into Trimble Connect. Those will come up in, we have a 2D viewer and 3D viewer, so that they'll just show up in the 2D viewer. But okay, next slide. So then that was kind of on the layout side of things. But if you are using point clouds, Trimble Connect does have a reality capture extension tool. And so this is where you can upload your point clouds that you've collected with FieldLink, and it accepts the E57, LAS, and LAZ file types. But you can view them in line with your model, any layout data right in that 3D viewer. The reality capture extension, I believe was added like about a year and a half ago or so. And so, we've added some new, at first it was a lot of, like viewing and, you can pull measurements from your point cloud. But we have added some, clash rendering and elevation rendering. So, you can, for the clearance and clash rendering, you can set a tolerance for what you're wanting to compare with from that model, and it'll show kind of like that clash detection with the point cloud and model. And then the other one is elevation, so you can set an elevation in Connect and kind of view what the elevations of your point cloud are. So then also you can again, view your scans, models, layout data, all your data in that 3D viewer. And then what I was mentioning about the BCF topics, very popularly used with the point cloud data as well. Being able to view a point cloud in a fairly easy software to use is, kind of removes the need for like a big point cloud processing software. So just allows more people to view and access that data. So next slide. Okay. And then this is just my last slide, but just kind of showing the different ways that you can, different Trimble Connect applications. So we have a web and desktop, Windows desktop Connect application. The web is generally what most people are using. That's where you can go and upload your data. That's where most of those, or all the pictures that I was showing before, those are all from the web. That's generally like the default interface that people use. We have the mobile application, so you can download the mobile app. Doesn't have all the features that are in the web, but more or similar, has the data table, and they're looking to add the point clouds viewing in the mobile app, but not there yet. But you can still kind of access those TFLX files right in from your phone. Connect Sync, that's a application that runs in the background of on your tablet. So you can kind of set that up to have an automatic syncing between FieldLink and Trimble Connect. So again, just a background tool that's running on the tablet. And if you're, interested in learning about that, we can help you get set up with that. And then lastly, the augmented reality application. So that is a separate, application that allows you to overlay your model through an iPad or iPhone, through any tablet, but you can overlay your models out on site. And, we have all of those similar collaboration tools built into that augmented reality application too. So it's just a way to view that BIM model in an augmented reality view. So, yep, that was it. I try to cut it short. I know. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.
I think that this is something that actually on the building side is utilized pretty well. We just barely did that question, and there were definitely some respondents, and we'll also check on the last question that we asked. But yeah, if there's any questions about what Holly demonstrated, how we can use Connect with FieldLink and through buildings, chime in. Okay. All right. Thank you, Holly. John, you want to tell us a little bit about the T110?
I certainly will. I know
Bring
we're,
it home for us.
short on time. I'll make it short and sweet for everybody. Let's see if I can share my application here.
Thanks, Holly, by the way.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And let's do yeah, there we go. Presenting mode. Oops. Go back. Sorry. Okay, so we'll do a quick introduction, some features and specifications, and then some accessories for you all. Many of you, I've seen some familiar names on the list of attendees here, and some of you are using our T100 tablet. Maybe have run into a situation where the battery wasn't lasting a full day for you. So during lunch hours or breaks, you're plugging in your T100 tablet, as there's no removable battery to charge in those instances there. We hope that we fix that with our T110. Construction layout, customers wanting the higher performance of the T10X, they want to use that with a robotic total station. Many of you are using both applications. Unfortunately, there was no radio module accessible on the T10X to take advantage of that platform and the higher performance and so forth. Then the reality capture folks using the T10X, wanting to sync with the Connect platform, as Holly and many of the other presenters went through today. You did have to have an exterior hotspot, if you will, to connect that T10X to then bring that data back into the office through the connected workflows, as many of the presenters throughout the day have presented to you all. So with that, the T110, we've added the cellular module and the Empower radio expansion, if you will, to the T110. We have the faster processor, and it also has the swappable batteries now. So again, if you're running into situations with the batteries, pop out the battery, pop in a new one. There is a portable charger for those batteries as well. And then also the cellular modem is available in the T110. So if you're wanting to use Connect to share layout points back and forth from the field, your layout scanning in module, scanning data, you want to send that back to the office through Connect. Again, that's all built into our T110 tablet here. 10-inch tablet running our Windows platform. Again, this is just kind of reiterating more on the Trimble Connect now, as you're either measuring, capturing, have some of our other solutions, monitoring, construction, inspection tools, and they can download into that Connect platform. and then bring it back into the offices as you guys learn through a lot of the stuff that Holly just shared with you all. Again, it's just quick here for you guys. The Empower modules there. There are the USB-C and USB Type A connections there. The integrated 4G WAN is available for you as well with the cellular data. There's some functionality keys there. Gives you some of the specs that are available with this new tablet: 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte, hot swappable batteries. I think that's going to be the key one for everybody. 10-inch screen there, and then the Windows 11 platform. This is just kind of the back side of it, where you can see that we can swap out the battery there on the left, right-hand photo, sorry. The left side is the battery. The right side shows you the power module there for connecting to our robotic total stations. So it's a great platform, great new tablet that we've come out with that we can interchange with both our scanning platforms and our layout tools. Accessories, just like I said, the removable battery. There's a hand strap that some of the scanning folks would use if they want to carry the tablet around with a hand strap there, the pole mount, digital pen, all your chargers, the tempered glass, and then it's compatible with the T10X chargers and so forth that some of you may have out there. So that was kind of quick, down and dirty for you guys. Any questions or comments? Happy to share with you. I can share some data sheets with you that Troy and the team probably have as well.